YouTube friends, welcome to the Red Parrot channel. I am your host, as always, Mary Ellen. I have lost my little title page cardy do things, and this is going to be a craft with me. I suspect that it will show up eventually once I clean some of the shiza up. I have a cup of tea. It's a double doser for Sunday. I have a 2-bagger. It's orange pekoe and some Earl Grey. And I hope you'll join me and we can play around and do some things. I'm working on my coffee journal at the moment. And have I made any progress? So I've made a little bit of progress. Hang on. Tea first, and then we can get to it. This is the current Roxy Creations, Roxy's Weekly Challenge make. And so I am in mid-process for that. And to use this, I use some magazine pages. I got another, stand by, I will pull it out. I believe this is going to be another thing that I spent money on. So this was $1 at our local library's used book sale, and this has got lots of beautiful pictures of it, and it's a really interesting paper as well. So it's called The Monocle, and it is not from around here for sure. Where's the page? Masthead page. It's printed somewhere in it's in Europe somewhere, because I'm looking at all of these places here, and there's Helsinki, Mizan, Copenhagen. 1 Dorset Street, London is, I think, where it's from. So it's a UK European magazine, very different from Canadian ones and possibly US ones, but a high quality and interesting. And I have used this because the green I think I appreciate. And I think this might end up being a little bit too gray, perfectly frank. Oh, here's a piece of paper I might be able to use. There we are. How about this? This might be fun. Yeah, let's do that. So let's do some backing first, and then we will get after it. So today is much less wet than yesterday was, which is pretty exciting. My local community is going to have an Earth Day cleanup in a couple of the parks, so that's also going to be fun. That starts this afternoon. So I'm gonna go out for that. What else? There is a Blue Jays Yankees game that will happen this afternoon. We lost to the Evil Empire, so that was not terribly enjoyable yesterday. And if you're a Yankees fan, I think you already know that that's what your team is called, and your team is called that because you're really very good. And for anybody else, it is a respectful affection, I think, is what I would call that phrase. And I haven't gotten my journal done for my team yet. I was looking at last year's, and oh my stars, I do a very poor job estimating how big the spine should be. It's ridiculous. I have 2 signatures and the spine's about this big. I'm not even kidding. It's kind of ridiculous. So it's one more skill that I need to learn, to understand, to master, or just resign myself to frequent rebinding. I keep thinking, yeah, that's what I should do. I should rebind it. And then the other part of me is like, oh, don't make me rebind it. And I wonder if this is going to punch. Do you think it'll punch? Maybe it will, maybe it won't. Oh, it did. Okay. Yes. There we are. That is much nicer. And I'm just going to let that little green edge show. Now there's a couple more pockets I think that I've got to put in here. There was this one. What am I doing? I'm doing this. And I'll need to get a journaling card. For this as well. Oh, I forgot to bring upstairs some what? Some craft foam for the shaker card. There we are. That'll work nice. Nicely. Might keep that for something. So what did she do? She did some decorating, and I might want to get rid of some of the people. And then, so she did this pocket, and I think she did a pocket here as well. Is it on the inside or the outside? I think it was on the inside. So she had a pocket, some decoration, and then she had a hole and then some twine around it. So this was Rachel at Roxy Creations. At Roxy Creations is her YouTube channel. And she is doing a Roxy's Weekly Challenge. That's the hashtag. And this is for week 16. And I was just sort of playing around with stuff yesterday. So another boarding house reach. Crashty crash. And we'll do that. There we are. And let us put in a, what do we call them? Little Dewey is the only thing that jumps to mind, and I know that's not the right thing. Oh, I gotta get the whole basket now. Oh. Fishy fish. Where is it? Did I clean it? Yeah, there we are. I knew I had it somewhere. Here, just need the one. Now these things open as a side swing, and I have labeled the top. I do a lot of labeling of my stuff. So on this crocodile, I have this L means this is the large hole. S, this means it's a small hole. That's so that I don't have to do the figuring out all the time because my brain doesn't work that way. And I have labeled the top of this because when this swings open, this is the business end. And I believe Cindy at Studio Lou will then ask the non-rhetorical question, ask me how I know. I have done more than my fair share of pickups. And so I reserve the right to make minor changes and be smart, and be smarter than I was yesterday. Or create things that help me. There we are. Smooshy smoosh. I kind of want a hammer. I do have a hammer. Be right back. So this is super exciting. So I do a lot of walking. I do a lot of foraging for plant material, fake flowers, metalworks, industrial bits and pieces. I have a lot of varied terrain around me that allows me to search for these things. And I was on recently a bit of a forage for industrial stuff. So I was doing some dyeing. I needed some iron, and look what I found on the side of the road. So this is a rusty but useful hammer, and I can use it. It's just like my outside hammer now. It is my my crappy hammer that I am going to use relentlessly because it's not the good hammer. And so let's pause for a moment and ask ourselves, how many of us have a good hammer and a let's use it all the time hammer? And I'm just going to put this underneath so that it doesn't make an imprint here and hopefully deadens the sound. There we are, good enough. Oh. And I'm not going to lie, carrying a hammer along with all the other stuff, it starts to get heavy. So I don't do that kind of foraging very often. But it's so nice when it works out. So there we are. So now what do I do? Kind of want a pocket here. What do I want as a pocket? Scanning. I wonder if these would be nice. So these are pieces from a screen. And they certainly go with the color. That might be fun. This might be even funner. Yeah, all right, we'll do that. Do that. Gotta use one anyways. So, how wide is this? So I've got to cut almost all of it down. There we are. There. Yeah, no, it's got to go all the way. Sure. Oh, come on. Here. And then this has got to go all the way to the white. I think I am destined to be dribs and drabsing this coffee journal. By that I mean I'm going to work on it as I can work on it. It's probably going to be like an hour a day or something until we get this one done. There we are. International symbol of, there's a pocket here. I need a drink. You can see this is from a calendar. There we are. That's good enough. I think maybe, yeah, I want to cover that hashtag in my, and I'm just gonna use this little bitty scrap. It's all very matchy-matchy. Whoops, wrong side. Oh, doesn't matter. I never trimmed that. Oh well. Oh, I'm freaking myself out. I suddenly couldn't see where I'd put the rivet, and the rivet is there. So we've got that there, that there, that there, that there. Let's see if we have anything in the long thrum. We might do. Just go all the way around. Yeah. So this is from a weaving project that I had, and at the end of a weaving project, you have ends that are still stuck to the loom that don't become part of the, oh, they're all exactly the same size. That's hilarious. They're just part of the you finish the weaving project and you have two ends of the loom, and they are sort of extra that you need to bind the warp, and then you cut those off, and those offcuts are called thrums, T-H-R-U-M-S, and these are my thrums, and they are a lovely coffee journal color. Let's just see, what did she do? I think she did this. I'm just going to see if it's, yeah, it's tieable. She sort of did it like that. So she tied it there, and then she did something on the back. So she just did a way of being able to affix it. Kind of like that. How about that? Getting a lot of mileage out of this one, I tell you. Oh, where's my little bit? Let's try that. I'm going to use this stronger glue because it is everybody's glossy papered, and I've also got to do it over top of some yarn. Well, 100% merino yarn. Thank you very much for all the yarn nerds in the audience. Get it so that's even. There we are. Good enough. There we are. Sure. Okay, now we did this poorly the last time. So let's do it less poorly this time. Ah! Okay, that's all gonna scooch out. There, good enough. There we are. And there we are. we are. So we have got a pocket, and a pocket. And so what else did she do? She did some decorating. And I am not sure if I am going to decorate this at the moment. Though having said that, escape from the city. Go to a city park. That might be fun. And I can sort of get rid of all these people. Let's do that. So this is possibly my very first word snippet that I have, generated. And Cindy at Studio Lou does a tremendous job of creating a ready-made, I'm going to say bucket of snippets that is always ready to hand. And I don't know that I'm ever going to have bucket volumes, but that I was able to get 3, I am killing it. There we are, escape from the city. There, and then we can tie that up. There we are. And then something fun on the back. All right. Woo. Okay, so let us tackle now this. So I think this is going to be a super fun tip out. Or a tip in. You could also have it sort of as a, this is your page, have this on one side of the page, flip it over, and then you have that. That's also another way of doing it, but we need to have this made. Now, where's the paper that I wanted to use to make this with? Should be here. If anybody can see it, do shout it out. Oh, here it is. Found it. This is a gorgeous piece of paper. I don't know where I got it, but I think I'm on the tail end of it. I think this is all that is left. And so I need to do that. Then about here. That's where I'm going to fold it. And I have taken it a bit larger deliberately because, why because? I think I want to make, oh, it's not by much though, I'll tell you that. So I could do that. Or I could do it that way. Let's do it that way. Okay, I'm gonna take these out. I want to make, how big is this? Oh, it's 3 inches. Well, I am nattering to myself. So to catch you up on all of that brain work that I was doing, or muttering to myself, I wanted to make this a little bit wider, but I am now debating whether or not I should do that, because I think this might just be the right size. Let's flip it over this way so that I can see where the edge is. There we are, there we are. And I need a pencil. And so one of the things that we want to do is get a straight top. There. I'm making some minor corrections in the way the drawing has gone, particularly here. This has gone a little bit thin, so I've tried to chunk it back up. And I should probably just flip this over and do an equal and opposite on this side. There. Okay, so let's cut her out and see what we get. Let's do it this way. And let us make sure that this is a straight, even line. There, and I'm just going to do that. And it wasn't, and so yeah, yes. Get rid of that. Now let's not do that yet. Let's cut that out first. So we've got these valuable little bits of paper left, which is probably going to be kept. And then what do I want to do here? I just want to do something nice there. Something nice there. Did it go all the way through? Yes, it did on that one. And did on that one. There we are. Come on. Oh, this is not optimal. There we are, that's better. Just needed to make a start somewhere. There we are. Okay. And now we can cut the rest of this off. Good enough. Ooh, isn't that pretty? That is so pretty. Ta freaking da. Okay. These are really tiny bits. Okay, so I need to put in some gluey glue. Oops. The handle is going to be set. Do that. Let's see how she goes. And there. Oh, this is turning out so fun. It is, however, sticking. Okay. So what did I do? So I've made it a hair wider. And I've made that edge straight. Yeah, that's all right. And then what's the line? What a line. Yep, that's exactly what happened. Okay. And that is 1, 2, 3. So I have about, it's a 3-inch wide. This is what I used. And this is just a swizzle stick that I ruined from last time. I had it split, and I just wanted something to be able to make a crease mark in it, or a fold mark, so that it would fold easily. And so it does. And so it does. There we are. Okay, good. Now, where's the card? The card is what? The card is 3 inches, so I need a card that's 3 inches wide that I can have a white top to, because I want to be able to decorate it like that and then put some sprinkles on. So a basic white piece of paper isn't a bad idea. What do I have over here? What I have over here is no blank white. Lol. Or maybe, I wonder if I can do that. How much do I need? Yeah, let's try that. this is just envelopes. That are white. And where does the, is that stuck too soon? It's fine that way. About that. Yep. Okay, we just need to take some of this top off. Boo! Let's fold it and see what we get. And if we did it way over here, would it work? Kind of. Sort of, not really. How about this way? Nope. Nope, we are going to do it this way. Do I have anything else? Oh. Oh, just pick one. My goodness, we're fussy. Here we are, and we're just going to slap that in there. Just comme ça. Get rid of that. For the mo. Okay, that's enough glue. Well, more than enough. Okay. And we're just going to do that. Here. Now to straighten up some of these edges. Good enough. And 3 over. I did not mean to make it so dark, but there we are. And I can probably be doing this. That was me trying to figure out whether or not I wanted to do some symmetry or not, and I decided that I don't need some symmetry. I'm gonna live on the veritable edge. So there we are. And I know this is just my test piece, but I'm gonna square off the edge. Oops. Here. There. Okay. Yep. Okay, and I need an eraser to take off some of that pencil lining. There. Yes. Look at that. Now, I need to get a better one. There we are. Put that in there. Then, I'll be right back. So I have a bunch of very, very light Tombow markers. And one of the things that I use the very light markers for is to, I wonder if I can find an example. Let's maybe try this, see if this works. So let's say I wanted to fussy cut out this 108, and the 108 isn't terribly easy to do. It's, you know, got all this bits and pieces and so forth, and it's also white. So what I would do, and I did this a lot in some Christmas cutoffs that I did a couple of years ago, or fussy cuts. I just couldn't cope with the precision required. So what I do is I just color the image and or you can just color the outside. So this is the same kind of effect as doing the dusting that you do with ink. And then having this all done, I can then go in and just, okay, well, I'm gonna just sort of fussy cut around. And then I have something that doesn't have any white in it and was much easier to cut around because I wasn't focusing on the evenness of the edges and so forth. I hope that made some sense. It's a technique that I like and I want to use it on here. What do I want to do? So one of the things that, and here we are. Yeah, let's freehand it. Sure, let's. So we want to do this. And that is 1, 2, 3, 4. Ish. Here. And what color is the yellow? Yellow might be a little bit more creamy. Doesn't really matter. That's my version of art. There we are. It's my whipped cream spins. So the other thing that I need is some little black flecky things. Or not black, I need brown. I need some brown. Be right back. Of course I will. Here's some pencil crayons. Need some more of that paper again. See what color this is. Oops, stop. So one is that color, and one is that color. Now what am I dusting these with? What am I sprinkling them with? Dark chocolate. So this isn't quite dark enough, but let's call it milk chocolate. There. And there we are. I have a coffee latte journaling space. And I am super excited about how that turned out. That was a good one. That was a good one indeed. Oh, it only took me like half hour. Okay, so I'm gonna keep this in my my ideas journal, and I'm also gonna pop that in there because I think that's fun. Now what do I want to do? Well, on this topic of let's just faff around, another journaling card that I could do is try the same thing. Oh, I have 3 pages, that's why. There's your problem. Oh. There we are. So what do we want with this one? So I want the same kind of idea, but I want a grande, s'il vous plaît. 6? 6.5? Let's try that. Let's try, where's the middle? 4, 2. I need my other ruler. So what I want to do is design the same kind of idea as I did with the last one, only this time do a like the not a handled mug, but what you get at like a Tim Hortons. A paper cup, that's the word, paper cup. Wow, I'm on it. And this is 6. We'll do 6.5. we are. And 2, 3. 3 is too much. 2 is too little. 2.5. Try 2.5. That is, should be 1 1/4. And that should be 1 1/4. Okay. Oh. Now I'm just going to be playing around with proportions. And so this would have a lip. And this, yeah, this just and probably just a small dash curve. So this is, just so that if anybody is trying to recreate this, so this is 6.5. I'll write it so that it's dark enough. This is 6.5 inches. This is 4 inches. And this is 2.5. And let us cut this out. Let's cut parts of it out. I don't want to lose that lip. And this is a 1/2 inch. Lip. Oops. Then I want to just do some kind of a symmetric curve thing. That's sort of like a semicircle. Whew. There. And then you could have like a thingy thing here, which is the Doodlebug Mermaid. I never glued them. What a putz. You are so fun. Oh, I didn't want to. No, because yes. Oh my goodness. No, we're good. We are good. We didn't want to. Because we're making a pocket, not a flip out. Ooh, just put it down. enough. There we are. Get rid of some of this. And I'm just looking at the clock, and we're getting close to an hour here. Another swizzle stick. There we are. And I do need a sleeve. Come on. Got a sleeve. And we're going to do a big circle. Because anything worth doing is worth overdoing. Do I have a sticker? A ridiculous sticker? I do. Let's do the plant. Let's do the coffee plant. Because I think that's what this is. There. Ha, ha, ha. So that is what is going to be our next pocket project. Now that we, oh, just slap that elastic right in my face. That was unpleasant. Okay, so we have got, what did we do? We finished off another fun sort of pocket envelope thing, which is from Rachel at Roxy Creations. We did the actual pocket, which is going to be a tip-out pocket that has got a card that looks like sort of the contents, but a whipped cream top. Oops, put that back in. And now we are doing one that is sort of like this. It's probably not going to be a flip out, but it will be a latte paper cup with sort of with a mermaid coffee company like holder. So I think that's all for now. I'm thinking. I think? Yes. So enjoy your day to the extent that you can. Enjoy the weather, whatever it is that you're getting. And always like, subscribe, drop me a comment below. And I think that is it. We will see you later. Take care. Bye now.